Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Destiny Azuka, formerly Destiny Okebono. I'm a filmmaker, I'm an editor, cinematographer. Basically, anything that has to do with filmmaking, film and TV production. That's what I do. I, you know, happen to be the last born in a family of four. I started film and making over 10 years, let's say a decade now. And then back then it was not like what is obtainable now in the industry. Then I started even as an audio editor in a church back then, CPM, Christian Pentecostal Mission. That was where I started my career. And, after working, trying to build, find the way around it. After like four years helping them as their video editor, CPM Christian Pentecostal Mission International, over 4 years, I moved on to work with Galaxy Television, where I now started my career, if I'll use the word professionally. So I also in the process as an editor back then in Galaxy Television. I was editing a program called Solid Entertainment with my producer Aleo, who happens to presently now works for Arise News. And so it's been quite challenging, having to be like the last one. My mother wanted me to study accounting, but eventually I found myself into film production. It was not like it wasn't easy. It got to a point even in my career at the early stage where my mother was like, I want more of like a white collar job, filmmakers, there's no future. There's not like now that everybody wants to, like now, we are people are celebrating us. Okay, so family, I'm a young, just very young, just got married not quite long, to a lovely woman. When I say lovely woman, you need to see her. It wasn't easy, the journey wasn't easy getting the bone of the bone. But the Bible made us understand, saying, he that has found a wife has found good in our favor. So God really gave me the bone of my bone after years of heartbreaks. And I know in this film world, people think it's all about you're out there, girls comes and whatever. But the truth of the matter is that most of them are not wife materials, they are just deceivers. But eventually, I was able to get the bone of my bone by no other person than Amarachi Joy Azuka. When you see her, she's well loaded. I don't want to talk much about her charisma. It's like she's well endowed. Some people look at my stature and say, are you the one controlling this? But the truth of the matter is that I like them conspicuous. I like them lugubricious. I like them when you hold something, you hold something. So when you see her, you understand what I'm saying. Amarachi, I love you. Then by God's grace, God gave us a lovely daughter who I call my investment by the name Mirabel Chinaza Ekpere Azuka. So despite my tight schedule in terms of what I do, I still find time for my family. My weekends, if I'm not shooting, I'm not producing, I'm with them. I spend time. They know me for that. I make sure that I see to eat that. Because at your essence, what's your essence of the struggle if my family are not, in good? And so most times I make sure that my weekends I spend time with them. The work experience, as I said, it's been challenging in the film industry, but it has not been easy, but thank God, for work experience, as I said earlier, I started back in Christian Pentecostal Mission as a visual editor, after which I went ahead to Galaxy Television as, worked as a video editor, and ever since there was even in Galaxy Television, I was able to register my own company, film company, where I now called Destiny and PP Works, D&I Works, registered under CS. And after I left Galaxy Television, I've been doing my own thing, producing content, working for brands, their things in terms of content, development from scratch finish. And that's just basically what I've been doing. And even till now, I'm still producing content, and I will keep producing content. And when I'm talking about content, I'm talking about content that are educational, content that are inspirational, content, e-learning content that stand the test of time. I'm particular about human development, and most of the content I do even covers both the health sector, covers the educational aspect, and what I do. When it comes to projects I've worked on a couple of projects. I've worked on a lot, because I both commercials, TV commercials, both documentaries. It may interest you that I was one of the official editor for Lagos Fiesta 2017 at Gege precisely. That was done because we had different zones, the Kodo and the West. This company they call IT Auditor have also worked on some project, the Online Wisdom project, which is remaining safe in a digital world, a digital age. I've been, one of the producers in terms of video content for them, for some of the documentaries where you have like how to avoid eating fraud, cashless economy, and what have you. So I've been working with them for quite some time. I've also been involved in several projects like churches for commercials. Also worked with also brands in terms of content development. There's this radio station they call Pinnacle Health Radio. I also develop content for them for health. So as I said, I basically work around when it comes to content, whether it's on the health aspect, educational aspect, even on the movie aspect too. I've also been involved. So these are some projects I've worked on. So when it comes to hobby, I would like to give a whole lot. I'm somebody that I'm a fun, jovial, adventurous person. I really love football, even though I wasn't opportune to play football professionally, but I still play football. And even if you look at it in terms of issue of a young married man, you still keep playing football as long as you live. You understand? So I play football. I play a bit of basketball. And another one that takes more of my time is video games. But film production has really like diverting that attention. But nevertheless, I still find time to still play football. I still play football today, and I still score goals. What I hate, I think the truth of the matter is that I hate people who are not real. I hate fake people. I like people who are real, and that's one thing for people who know me. I'm a blunt person. So if you are a pretender, then forget it. Don't come my way. I dislike people who are not straightforward, who are not sincere, who don't have focus, because that's who don't have direction. The Bible says, "Without a vision, my people perish." So I like to work with young, creative people who have vision, who are not looking for ways to cut corners. Somebody will look at me and say, for over 10 years and you have not really got into that bigger picture. But the truth of the matter is that slow and steady wins the race. So I'm not looking for shortcuts. Most time people forget that the shortcut happens to be the longest cut. So I dislike people like that. So when it comes to what I like, I'm a jovial person. I'm somebody I like people who want to enjoy life. But when I mean enjoy life, not in terms of humanizing or what have you. There's so many. Some people look at me and say, "How do you unwind? How do you catch fun? You don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't carry men." But they don't know that the way to a man's stomach, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I love food. And that was even one of the things that attracted me to my wife, because she's a very good cook. Although some will say it's an advert, but fine, she's a good cook. I would like to use. So these are some of the things I like when it comes to from the women's side. But I like people who are creative, people who are ready to go the extra mile, as my boss will always say. You understand? People that are not ready to shortcut, people who are ready to work hard to be successful, and you understand, and achieve. But the truth of the matter is that you must be ready to sacrifice. My boss always says sacrifice, and my life has always been sacrifice. For those who know me, I sacrifice to the point even in some cases even cost want to cost my life. But that's the whole truth. The whole essence of life is to there's this word I normally use. If your presence was not felt, your absence was not needed in the first place. And life is all about living, it's all about impactful. So these are things that I like. I want to impact life, I want to touch lives, I want to leave people far better than the way I meet them when I meet. So these are the things that I love about life.